Hello guys again. How's it going guys? Mata aimasu. So yeah, we meet again. And 今日は404日連続4日連続404日連続 And yeah, we just continue like this 毎日 as for today, it was supposed to do presentation, but last minute we decided to finish this video. I think we should finish this video today. Okay, well, cool.
الوقت الحالي الكل الرهيبة اللي عشناها مع ليونيل ميسي وكريستيانو ولا يبدو حتى
ابنه إبراهيم كان دائما يطالبه متى ستفوز.
How's it going, guys? Okay. I was just preparing something. Alright, let's just watch. Let's just continue with Tokini Andy. Let's just continue with Tokini Andy and finish it today finally.
Just like it is right now. Just like this. So using this format, konomama something.
Mama, yeah, yesterday we did mama, which was very easy. Konomama at this rate. Yotosuru. Yotosuru means to attempt to do something.
To be that
and
way.
Now we're going to
Please
do
tell
easy stuff as well. Yoni yu. I don't remember that. Hodo and waza waza. Hodo and waza waza are, I think,
us
easy.
something you
Don't
want
remember
to
what
leave.
hodo was though.
Oni you is indirectly quoting requests and commands with yoni you. Yoni you. So when someone tells you to do something or asks you to do something and you're telling someone else about that, this is what you're going to use. You just use the short form of a verb, the dictionary form plus yoni you, and there's other verbs that can come there. We'll go over them in the examples, or the negative. So the negative tabenai yoni yuwareta, I was told to not eat, right? It's often going to be the passive there. So I was told to. You're often going to have passives with this because you've been told to do something, right? There's many other verbs that can come in the position of you here, but they're usually going to be verbs that are, teaching or telling or explaining or cautioning. We cover most of them in the examples, so pay attention to those and that will help, right? There's many other verbs that can come in the position of you here, but they're usually going to be verbs that are, teaching or telling or explaining or cautioning. We cover most of them in the examples, so pay attention to those and that will help. Our first ones are all going to be you though. So, ルームメイトに使ったものをちゃんと片付けるように言った。
ルームメイトに使ったものをちゃんと片付けるように言った。
or 言った。ったものをちゃんと片付けるように言った or 言った。I tend to say 言った for you, but 言った is fine. So I told my roommate to properly clean up the things they used.
ルームメイトに使ったものをちゃんと片付けるように言った。So I told you, ように言った I told in the past. My roommate, ルームメイトに使ったもの the things they used 使ったものをちゃんと片付ける clean up to properly clean up ちゃんと means properly properly 片付けるように言った。ルームメイトに使ったものをちゃんと片付けるように言った。
Roommate に so at my roommate 使ったものを the things they use that's the direct object をちゃんと is like properly 片付けるように言った。So I told them to do that thing. So here we do not have the passive because I'm the one that did the telling in this situation. But anyway, I told them this command or request. The reason it's not just yutta is because I told them to do something, right? So then we're going to be using ように言った。病院の先生から新しい薬を毎日 the passive because I ちゃんと is like properly 片付けるように言った。So I told them to do that thing. So here we do not have the passive because I'm the one that did the telling in this situation. But anyway, I told them this command or request. The reason it's not just yutta is because I told them to do something, right? So then we're going to be using ように言った。病院の先生から新しい薬を毎日飲むように言われている。I was being told by my doctor to take my new medicine every day. So 病院の先生から from the doctor at the hospital 新しい薬を so new medicine well that's a direct object 毎日
Wait, again.
that thing. So here we do not have the passive because I'm the one that did the telling in this situation. But anyway, I told them this command or request. The reason it's not just yutta is because I told them to do something.
片付けるように言った。
Right? So then we're going to be using ように言った。病院の先生から新しい薬を毎日飲むように言われている。I was being told by my doctor to take my new medicine every day. So 病院の先生から from
病院の先生から from my doctor by my doctor 病院の先生から新しい薬を毎日新しい薬を飲むように言われている。I was told to drink every day the new medicine by the doctor. I was told by the doctor to take my new medicine every day.
the doctor at the hospital 新しい薬を so new medicine well that's a direct object 毎日飲む everyday drink ように言われている。So I was told or am being told by my
言わ
doctor
れている which is passive or
to
something.
take my new medicine every day.
Okay. 仕
仕
事で
事でこの道を通った人を数えるように言われている。At work, I was told or am being told to count the people who pass on this road.
数える to count. Ah, wait. 数 is numbers, no? I was wondering where did I see this kanji before? Kazu is number. Few number. Kazu is number, yeah. And kazoeru is to count. Okay. 仕事でこの道を通った人を数えるように言われている。I was told at work, I was told to count the people who passed this road. この道を通った。who passed. 通った。
At work, I was told to count the people who pass on this road. So, 仕事で at work この道を通った人を so the people who pass on this road
who passed.
数える count
数え
them
る。
ように言われている。I'm being told to do that.
Okay.
今
I
日
am being told. Or I was being told. I was told.
を学校で I'm being told to do that.
今日
今日学校で先生に次から忘れ物をしないように注意された。So here we, instead of you or 言われた, I was warned by my teacher not to forget anything. So
Next time.
the
Toshi, how's it going? I think I am told is better, huh? ように言われている。I was told. Okay. I am told. I am told. I am told. ように言われている。I am told now. Okay. 仕事でこの道を通った人を数えるように言われている。I am told. 今日が学校で先生に次から忘れ物をしないように注意された。warned 注意された means warned 注意する。注意された。I was warned today at school 今日学校で I was warned ように注意された。I was warned 先生に by the teacher to not forget my things for the next time from next time 次から from next time 次から忘れ物をしない don't forget your things.
The meaning here is slightly different. They warned me or they cautioned me so that I don't forget to bring my things tomorrow. Or from now on. 今日学校で so today at school 先生に from my teacher 次から from next time 忘れ物をしないように so that I don't forget things from next time 注意された so you can kind of think of this ように as so that I do this or that I don't do this 注意された I was warned
注意された。
妻にように is as 忘れ物をしないように so that I don't forget things from next time 注意された so you can kind of think of this ように as so that I do this or that I don't do this 注意された I was warned
注意された。
妻に仕事帰りに豆腐を買ってくるように頼まれた I was asked by my wife to pick up tofu on the way home from work. So 妻に from my wife 仕事帰りに on my way home 豆腐を買ってくる come and buy coffee and come home ように頼まれた I was asked by or requested by my wife so that I would go buy tofu on the way home from work. It's sort of weird if you translate it literally.
Wait. 妻に my wife 仕事帰りに when I come back from work 仕事帰りに豆腐を買ってくるように頼まれた I was asked 頼まれたように頼まれた I was asked by my wife to pick up tofu on the way home from work 妻に仕事帰り
に I do this or that I... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome.
What did we do here?
The people who pass in this road. Sure. Buy coffee on my way home. So 妻に from に妻に仕事帰りに豆腐を買ってくるように頼まれた
I was asked by my wife to pick tofu on the way home 妻に by my wife 仕事帰りに on the way home on your way home on my way home 豆腐を買ってくる to buy tofu for her ように頼まれた I was asked
by my wife to pick up tofu on the way home from
I was asked is right yeah 頼まれた
work. So 妻に from my wife 仕事帰りに on my way home 豆腐を買ってくる come and buy coffee and come home ように頼まれた I was asked by or requested by my wife so that I would go buy tofu on the way home from work. It's sort of weird if you translate it literally out in English, but that's basically what it means. I was asked by my wife to pick up tofu on the way home from work. 両親が出かけている間に洗濯と皿洗いをするように頼まれている。I have been asked by my parents to do the laundry and dishes while they're out.
両親が出かけている間に while my parents are out 洗濯と皿洗いをするように頼まれている。I have been asked by my parents to do the dishes and laundry while they are out.
両親が、my
両親が
parents, 出かけている間に、
出かけている間
while they're out, 洗濯と皿洗いを、
皿洗いを
so, laundry and dishes をするように頼まれている。I've been requested by my parents to do this thing, which is wash the dishes and do laundry. 従業員にできるだけ残業しないようにお願いしている。So we had 頼む before, which was to request to do something. Now we have お願いしている. So this is also request. 従業員に so employees at my employees できるだけ as best as possible 残業しない not do overtime ようにお願いしている。I requested that
I requested that my employees don't do overtime as best they can. 従業員 means what's 従業員
before, which was to request to do something. Now we have 従業員にできるだけ残業しないようにお願いしている。So we had
I requested that 残業 means overtime. 残業 okay,
頼む before, which was to request to do something. Now we have お願いしている. So this is also request. 従業員に so employees at my
employees 従業員に従業員に
employees できるだけ as best as possible 残業しない。
できるだけ means as best as possible as they can. できるだけ残業しない。
not do overtime. ようにお願いしている。I requested that my employees don't do overtime as best they can. しないようにお願いしている。学校に大学の推薦状を出してもらえるようにお願いをした。I requested to my school so that they could send out a letter of recommendation to a university. Bit of a weird sentence here when it comes out in English, but let's break it down. 学校に at my school.
学校に I requested to my school so that they could send out a letter of recommendation to a university. 学校に to a university or school to my school 学校に大学の推薦状だ。推薦状だ is a recommendation letter of recommendation 推薦状だ。してもらえる to send ようにお願いをした。Request to my school so that they could send out a letter of recommendation to university.
School 大学の推薦状を So my recommendation letter for university, whoa, that's a direct object, 出してもらえるように so that they could release or send out or give out my recommendation letter for university にお願いをした I requested. So I requested, maybe I needed to request so that they were able to do that, right? If I didn't request it, they're not able to do it. But now they're able to do it because I requested it. Say if
again.
needed to request.
Request お願いしている。Requested お願いした。お願いしている。Request now. お願いした。Requested in the past. 学校にお願いした。お願いをした。Requested. I requested. お願いしている。I request. But here he says I requested. But it's I request. お願いしている。Okay. 学校に to my school 大学の推薦状だ。No. 学校に大学推薦状を出してもらえるようにお願いをした。I requested to my school 学校に to my school ようにお願いした。requested so that they send a letter of recommendation 推薦状を出してもらえる to send for me to send to the university.
So that they were able to do that, right? If I didn't request it, they're not able to do it. But now they're able to do it because I requested it. 政府から外ではマスクをつけるようにお願いされている。We are being requested to wear masks outside of our homes.
We're being requested to wear masks outside of our homes by the government. 政府から政府 is a government. 政府 Very. My cousin, they call him Seifu. Seifu. It's like Seifu.
Safe.
Seifu. I don't think I'll ever forget this. Seifu. I've never seen it before. Seifu. Seifu means government. Seifu. Seifu. 政府は government ですかですね。政府。日本政府、中国の政府。台湾政府。台湾の政府。Okay. 政府 means government. very 面白いですね。政府から外ではマスクをつけるようにお願いされている。We are being requested ようにお願いされている。To wear mask マスクをつける。つける means to wear mask. Outside of our home 外で outside. By the government 政府から。Okay.
By the government. So 政府から from the government. 外で outside. はでは that's emphasizing what comes next. マスクをつけるように put on masks. So that we put on masks をようにお願いされている we're being requested by the government to wear masks outside of our homes by the government. はい。学校でグループ活動は協力するように教えられている So here's another verb.
教えられている What's I've seen 協力
Yeah, coming here. This one is being taught
We're
or
being taught
yeah, being taught to
We're requested お願いされている
basically. 学校で at school グループ活動
グループ活動
group 活動 is like a group activity.
グループアクティビティグループ活動
は That's the topic. 協力するように so that we work together, cooperate.
Kind of saw it before, but I don't remember. グループ活動は協力するように教えられている。We're being taught at school 学校で to cooperate 協力する during group activities グループ活動は協力するように
教えられている We're being taught to work together during group activities. All right. Yuki's not in this one. It's Ando-san and Andy. So I'm going to have to read all these. Sorry. We could make her be one, but that would be a little weird. So I'm just going to read them all. Here we go. She'll be in the next one. Ando-san. 足にギブスをはめたまんま2ヶ月も過ごすように言われた。大変だね。
過ごすように
毎日
言われた。大変だね。
に言われた。大変だね。あと、毎日このクソまずい薬を飲むように言われた。めんどくさいな。まあ、しょうがないんじゃないまあな。屋根に乗らないようにも注意された。どうやってお酒を飲みながら天体観測をすればいいのかよ。それは外ならどこでもいいんじゃないか。Right, full speed if I can. There's a couple words that were tough for me. 足にギブスをはめたまま2ヶ月も過ごすように言われた。大変だね。あと、毎日このクソまずい薬を飲むように言われた。めんどくさいな。まあ、しょうがないんじゃないまあな。屋根に乗らないようにも注意された。どうやってお酒を飲みながら天体観測をすればいいのかよ。それは外ならどこでもいいんじゃないか Let's break this one down. We have 足にギブスをはめたまま So I was told that ギブスをはめる means to be put into a cast ギブス is a cast. 足にギブスをはめたまま。
足にギプスをはめたまま。Wait, to put?
I was told thatギブスをはめる means to be put into a cast.
A cast. A cast.
ギブス is a
With my leg in a cast. 足にギブスをはめたまま。
cast. 足にギブスをはめたまま。So, left in this cast just like it is. I can't take it off. I can't do anything with it. Just like this in the cast. So there's our mama from earlier. 2ヶ月も as much as 2 months 過ごすように言われた。I was told I have to live this way.
was told I have to live like this for 2 months. 2ヶ月も過ごす。as much as 2 months. ように言われた。
for 2 months. 大変だね。That's rough, eh?
大変だね。
あと、毎日このクソまずい薬を飲むように言われた。めんどくさい。
薬を飲むように言われた。Also, I was told I have to drink this disgusting medicine every day. あと、毎日このクソまずい薬を飲むように言われた。
臭いな。
めんどくさいな。It's disgusting. What a pain in the ass.
Also, I was told I have to drink this disgusting medicine every day. So, 毎日 every day. このクソまずい so disgusting. 薬を
disgusting.
this medicine を飲む drink ように言われた。I was told I have to drink this medicine every day. This disgusting medicine every day. What a pain in the butt. めんどくさいな。まあ、しょうがないんじゃない？ Well, what can you do, right? There's nothing you can do about that, right? まあな、I guess. 屋根を乗らないようにも注意された。I was also cautioned to stay off the roof.
まあな。屋根 means roof. We saw it yesterday. 屋根を乗らない means do not climb. 屋根を乗らないようにも注意された。I was warned not to. I was also warned ようにも注意された。I was also warned not to climb the roof.
屋根を on the roof 乗らないように so that I don't go on the roof 注意された。I was warned. I was cautioned. それは、どうやってお酒を飲みながら天体観測をすればいいのかよ。How am I supposed to watch the stars while drinking sake now? どうやって how お酒を飲みながら while drinking sake 天体観測 so 天体観測 is star watching or stargazing をすればいいのかよ。How am I supposed to do that? それは外ならどこでもいいんじゃないか。Isn't anywhere outside fine? 最近依頼されたことを教えてください。So 依頼
That's それは Isn't anywhere outside fine? 外ならどこでもいいんじゃないか？
外ならどこでもいい。
屋根を乗らない。屋根に乗らないようにも注意された。Knee is better, huh? Knee is better. To climb the roof. 屋根に乗らない。Okay. 投手。Okay.
いいんじゃないか。Isn't anywhere outside fine? 最近依頼されたことを教えてください。So 依頼 is a word you're going to see a lot in video games. If there's a quest giver in video games, they're always going to have 依頼 for you, requests for you, right? So what is something you were requested to do recently? Some examples are 高野豆腐をもっと食べるように言われた。I was told to eat more 高野豆腐。
もっと日本語を勉強するように言われた。毎日。
It was like a spongy tofu. 残業を減らしていくように
残業 is overtime.
言われました。I was told to start decreasing my overtime. Okay, so our next section is so much that with
ほど I think I remember
ほど
now.
So it's pretty easy to use this. It means to the extent that or so much this, that. To make it, you just have the dictionary form of a verb or the short negative plus ほど. We're going to jump directly into the examples because there's not much to explain about this one without the examples up first. おばあちゃんの料理はほっぺたが落ちるほど美味しい。So this is a fun one. We have my grandmother's cooking is so delicious. That's what it means, right?
おばあちゃんの料理はほっぺたが
Literally, it translates to my grandmother's cooking is so delicious that my cheeks could fall off. That my cheeks could fall off. So that's a weird phrase, but that is actually that's an existing phrase in Japanese. And ほっぺたが落ちる means that something is delicious. That's what that means. It means that something is delicious. So my grandmother's cooking is so delicious that my cheeks could fall off. That's just a phrase.
So 落ちるほど落ちる is it cheek? No, 落ちる means to fall. Ah, wait. 落ちる means to fall. To fall, to drop. So ほっぺたが what's ほっぺ Hoppe means cheek, huh? Hoppe. Hoppe. Very, very nice word, this one, huh? Hoppeta ga ochiru. Hoppeta ga ochiru hodo. It's a Japanese idiom, huh? Okay. Cheek. Okay. かわいいほっぺですね。So, ほっぺたが落ちるほど。ほっぺたが落ちるほど。ほっぺたが is an idiom, huh? It's not here. ほっぺた cheek. Very interesting.
Phrase that exists in Japanese. It's a fun little one. Thought you guys might enjoy that one. おばあちゃんの料理はほっぺたが落ちるほど
美味しい。So I can say whenever I eat food, I can say あなたの料理はほっぺたが落ちるほど美味しい。Very interesting, very nice word, very nice idiom this one. It means the cooking tastes very good. ほっぺたが落ちるほど美味しい。ほっぺたが落ちるほど美味しい。Interesting, very interesting. 面白いですね。
美味しい。It's so delicious that my cheeks could fall off. That's the hodo part is it's so delicious that. It's so delicious that. That's what the hodo is doing here. That my cheeks could fall off. Fun one, right? All right, next sentence is 両親のウェディングケーキはびっくりするほど大きかった。So, my parents' wedding cake was so big that you would be shocked. This is not mine, this is Yuki's parents. Yuki's parents' wedding cake was so big that you would be shocked. It's huge. All right, so 両親のウェディングケーキ。So, my parents...
両親のウェディングケーキはびっくりするほど大きかった。What's びっくり though?
Wedding cake. Wa, that's the topic. びっくりするほど. So much that you would be shocked.
びっくり means shocked, means surprise. びっくり I've seen it before. びっくりするほど
大きかった。Big. So it was so big that you would be shocked.
You would be shocked. 両親のウェディングケーキはびっくりするほど大きかった。It was so big that you would be shocked.
Right. So this is just it's giving you the extent to which whatever comes after it. The extent to which whatever.
Very nice. I love this hodo. It's so big you could be shocked.
Whatever comes after it.
ほっぺたが落ちるほど美味しい。It's so tasty my cheek will fall off.
激辛の焼きそばは舌がしびれるほど辛い。激辛 or extremely spicy. Yakisoba is so spicy that your tongue will go numb. So 激辛
extremely spicy. Wait, 激辛 means extremely spicy, huh? 激辛の焼きそば is so spicy. 激辛焼きそば is so spicy that your tongue will go numb. Shibireru. Shibireru means numb, huh? Shibireru. Shibireru. Shibireru or numb. Shibireru. Shibireru ですね。Shibireru. Has kanji as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Shibireru.
しびれる。
Shibireru to become numb. So, 激辛の焼きそばは舌がしびれるほど辛い。What's 舌が though? 舌が。What's 舌が？舌が。舌が。舌が means tongue? 舌が means tongue? Cancer of the tongue? Wait. 舌が means tongue. 舌 is tongue. 舌 means tongue. I remember learning this kanji. It looks like tongue coming out. Okay. So, 激辛の焼きそばは舌がしびれるほど辛い。焼きそば the yakisoba, the gekikara yakisoba, is so hot, karai, that your tongue, shtaga, shibireru, will go numb.
No yakisoba. So that's the topic. Wa shitaga, your tongue will. The subject is your tongue. Shibireru hodo. So much that your tongue will go numb. Karai. It's spicy. So it's so spicy your tongue will go numb. その従業員は気を失ってしまうほど働いていた。So it's so 気を失ってしまう。
It's not 失って。失ってしまうほど。
働いていた。So that employee worked so hard, they nearly or figuratively lost consciousness. So this is probably more of a figurative sentence, like they worked so hard that they almost passed out.
It's 失う。失って is 失。Now we're missing a na here. Okay, that confused me a little bit. So その従業員is an employee. That employee, その従業員は気を失ってしまうほど he worked so hard 働いていた he worked so hard that he lost consciousness.
Sort of the English you would think of here. He worked so hard, he looked like he was going to pass out. Something like that. Literally, it's その従業員は the topic is that employee. 気を失ってしまうほど so much that they lost consciousness.
失ってしまうほど
働いていた they worked.
働いていた
But it's probably more of a figurative sentence that you might actually hear. Something else you hear a lot is 死ぬほどおいしい or something like that. 死ぬほど is like it's basically an existing phrase, an expression almost that just means so much I could die. Like it was so delicious I could die. It's almost the same as that sort of really over exaggerated English that actually we probably use. 今年の夏はスイカを飽きるほど食べた. So I ate enough watermelon or so much watermelon this summer to get sick of it. I ate enough
Suika is watermelon, of course.
watermelon this summer to get sick of it. So
今年の夏はスイカを飽きるほど食べた. This summer, I ate watermelon so much that I got sick of it. 飽きるほど.
今年の夏 this summer. Wow, that's the topic. スイカを so I watermelon を飽きるほど食べた. I ate so much I got tired of it. 飽きる is to get tired of it. I ate so much I got tired of it. I translated a little bit more freely. I ate enough watermelon this summer to get sick of it. お昼を
お
食べた
昼を
後は
食べた後は
起きていられないほど眠い。
起きていられないほど
So after I ate lunch, I'm so sleepy, I can't get up. After I ate lunch, I'm so sleepy.
I'm so sleepy, I can't get up. お昼を食べた後は After I ate lunch, お昼を食べた後は起きていられないほど眠い。I was so asleep. I was so asleep. As much as I couldn't get up, 起きていられないほど。
Sleepy, I can't get up. So お昼を食べた後は So the topic here is after I ate lunch, お昼を食べた後は起きていられないほど so much that I couldn't get up. 眠い I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy, I couldn't get up after I ate lunch. 食べ放題のレストランでは食べきれないほどお皿に取ってしまう。At all-you-can-eat restaurants, I end up putting more than I can eat on my plate. Breaking this one down, we have 食べ放題のレストランで
食べ放題のレストランでは like all you can eat 食べ放題のレストランでは at the all you can eat restaurant 食べきれないほどお皿に取ってしまう。I ended up してしまう means to end up. I ended up taking more food than I need in my plate.
So at all-you-can-eat restaurants では So at them, and then the wa is emphasizing what comes next. 食べきれないほど so much that I can't finish eating it.
So much that I can't finish eating. 食べきれない。
皿に取ってしまう I put on my plate. And the shimao is saying like I do that not completely, but there's sort of a regretfulness to it, right? Like I take too much and I can't eat it all. And the shimao is saying like I do that not completely, but there's plate. So much that I can't finish eating it. お皿に取ってしまう I put on my plate. And the shimao is saying like I do that not completely, but there's sort of a regretfulness to it, right? Like I take too much and I can't eat it all. 良いパソコンを使うと信じられないほど仕事が早くできる。When you use a good computer, you can do work so fast you wouldn't believe it. I wish more people believe that in Japan. 良いパソコンを使うと So when
良いパソコンを使うと信じられないほど仕事が早くできる。When you use a good computer, you can do work so fast you wouldn't believe it. 良いパソコンを使うと if you use or when you use a good computer 信じられないほど that as good as you wouldn't believe it 仕事が早くできる You can do work as fast so fast that you wouldn't believe it.
It's a good computer. You can do work so fast you wouldn't believe it. I wish more people believe that in Japan. 良いパソコンを使うと So when you use a good computer パソコン信じられないほど So much you can't believe it 仕事が早くできる You can do
so
work
much
fast.
that I can't believe it 信じられないほど仕事がSo much fast. You can do so much fast that you can't believe it.
Okay, we got a couple more examples and then on to the next part. 隣の部屋の人は耳を塞ぎたくなるほどうるさい。The person next door, they're so noisy, I want to stop up my ears.
隣の部屋の人は the person in the room next to me, next door 耳を塞ぎたく What's that? Stop up my ears. I want to stop up my ears. 耳を塞ぎたくなるほどうるさい。He's so annoying. I can't stop up my ears. What does that mean?
So this is one thing here to point out. It's very common if we look at what we've covered so far, we have a lot of 信じられない we've got a lot of negatives, those are all negatives, and then we had some positives. 失ってしまう、しびれる, so those are positive verbs, short form verbs. But what we're doing here is that it's very common to use naru with e adjectives. So
なるほど。
fusagitai is not an e adjective, it's a want to. Fusagitai, want to stop up. But you can treat tai conjugations of verbs like e adjectives. So you go kunaru, become that e adjective. That can also be used with hodo. So it's not just verbs. You can also use e adjectives along with the verb naru, kunaru, right? And because it becomes a verb then. In this case, this is just a tai conjugation of a verb already. This is 隣の部屋の人は耳を塞ぎたくなるほどうるさい. The person next door, they're so noisy, I want to stop up my ears. 隣の部屋の人, the person
What do you mean
next...
stop up though? What's stop up? I don't even know. What's stop up? Stop up means
Stop up.
refrain from going to bed, stay up. Stay up. I like to stop up watching TV at night. And what it says here? I want to stop up my ears. Stop up my ears. Stop up my ears. You're with plugged ears to okay, anyways, so I want to not sleep, to stay up.
Store or in the room next to mine は耳を塞ぎたくなるほど so much that
Fusagu, what's fusagu though? To stop up. Fusagu. To stop up, huh? Fusagu.
塞ぐ
To close up, to block, to plug. To plug, to close up, to block, to plug, to shut up, to cover ears. To cover my ears. Okay, fusagu. Alright. Mimiを塞ぎたくなるほどうるさい.
that I want to stop up my ears. Urusai, they're noisy. Fusagu is an N2 verb that means stop up. Fusagu.
Stop up. Okay, so 隣の部屋の人は耳を塞ぎたくなるほどうるさい. He's so annoying. I want to stop up my ears. Okay, I understand.
The next one is 忘年会の上司の漫才は目を追いたくなるほど恥ずかしいものだった. This is a big sentence. Let's
恥ずかしい means embarrassing.
break it down a little bit. My superior's two-person comedy act at the end of the year party. It was a thing that made me
Fabiano, hello bro, how's it going?
so embarrassed I wanted to cover my eyes. So
目を覆いたくなるほど to cover. I was so embarrassed. My superior's two-person comedy act at the end of the year party. It was a thing that made me so embarrassed. I wanted to cover my eyes. 目を覆いたくなるほど恥ずかしいものだった.
忘年会 is a
Just checking out your bro. Thank you very much, Fabiano. Fabiano, your name looks Brazilian, bro. You look like you're very good at football. Fabiano Ruiz, bro. I like your name, bro. Beautiful name. Yep, Brazilian, huh? Brazil. Samba. Oh, okay.
very common
Bro,
word.
I love Brazil, man. I love Brazil.
Because it means end of the year party. And until the coronavirus, every year
Your name sounds like a football player.
most companies would have an end of the year party.
Fabiano Luiz. I kind of remind me of a player, but I forgot. That was racist. Just kidding. No, bro. Why is it racist? It's nice. Isn't it good to be good at football? Meo Fusagu. Bro, Brazil is beautiful, man. Fusagu. Fusagu to cover your ears. Fusagu.
usually go out to
Bro, I wish they would tell me my country is good football player, but my country is shit at football.
izakaya with everyone in the company. And, they have events or whatever. 2 or 3 hours of Nomi Hodai.
Wait, Fabiano Ruiz, is he a football player? I forgot. Fabiano Ruiz or Luis? No, I forgot. No, there is no famous player with Fabiano. Fabiano Costa. No, I don't know. I don't think there is. Adriano, I know Adriano, of course. Fabiano Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. It's Fabian Ruiz. He's Spanish. He's Fabian Ruiz. He plays now. I messed up the names. Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, I forgot the O. Forgot the O. Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, he was playing in Napoli. Very good player. It was a stereotype comparison. Bro, it's a beautiful, but it's okay. Bro, it's a beautiful stereotype. If it was me, I would be very happy. Bro, imagine someone tells you, oh, you are from that country that is very good at football. How, isn't that amazing? I'm watching this Ballon d'Or ceremony, you know? Bro, being good at football is is nice, bro. Imagine, I don't mind just just messing with you. But Fabian Ruiz, Fabian Ruiz, he's Spanish. He's not Brazilian, huh? Okay, yeah, but yeah, very good, very nice. Peña, bro. One day I will also learn Brazilian or Portuguese. It's Portuguese, not Brazilian. But bro, imagine. But yeah, who you think, bro? Who you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or?
And then they go to an after party.
Who do you think is going to win? Someone asking us, a U.S. citizen, if they are fat. Someone asking the U.S. citizen if they're fat, bro. But like, it's different. I think it's different. It's not the same. Imagine asking a Brazilian citizen not Brazilian, U.S. citizen if he's fat, and Brazilian if he's good at football. It's like it's better. Like football is beautiful, but being fat is not good. Being fat is not good, you know. But being good at football is magical, is beautiful.
Things like that. There's often things like little comedy acts that people.
I wanted to be in the past. I wanted to be a football player in the past, but I didn't. It's not easy. I'm not Brazilian. I don't have it. Don't have it in my blood.
At the company,
unfortunately,
will do. Manzai is a very Japanese style of comedy. It's been going on for many decades, and Manzai, that type of comedy, is a two-person comedy act, and basically what it is one person says stupid things, but
bro,
they act
I will learn Portuguese one day, bro. I must learn. Like, I love it. I love the language.
They're not stupid. Nice. Like, they say very things beautiful. Are stupid. The other person
Spanish and Portuguese are two. Like, I think if you learn Spanish, it's easy to learn Portuguese as well. So, bro, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. Okay, Italian is a bit different, but Portuguese and Spanish, it's hard, huh? It's hard. Bro, I don't know. I'm learning Spanish. I'm learning a little bit of Spanish. For me, it's not that hard. But I don't know about Portuguese.
In some crazy way. And they're like, what are you?
And especially, bro, I'm learning a harder language now. And I'm making progress. Spanish is easy, huh? Portuguese is harder than Spanish.
You crazy? It's a comedy. It's a two-person comedy, Japanese style of comedy. It's been going on for many decades.
Japanese easy.
And Manzai, that type of comedy, is a two-person comedy act. And basically what it is one person says stupid things, but they act like they're not stupid. Like, they say things are stupid. The other person reacts to it in some crazy way. And they're like, what are you, crazy? It's a comedy thing. I can't.
Wait, what is the comedy about?
Most companies would have, this is a big sentence. Let's break it down a little bit. My superior's two-person comedy act at the end of the year.
My superior's two-person comedy act. Bonenkai. What's Bonenkai?
Party. It was
Japanese is easier than English, bro. Toshi, that's a crazy statement.
The thing that made me so
Maybe, bro, it might be easier, not going to lie. It might be easier because the grammar might be easier. The problem is that you need to learn all the kanji. Like, my problem with Japanese is not the grammar. The grammar is very achievable, but the problem, you need to learn all the kanjis, all the kanjis basically. It's just the kanjis. Portuguese, god damn it.
embarrassed I wanted to cover my eyes.
But but Japanese easier than English, true. It could be, bro. I think maybe you could be right. Even Chinese, if you learn all the characters, the grammar would be easier than any other language, I think. So I'm doing grammar now. I finished this playlist, which is N3, bro. I'm doing N3 grammar. And I didn't find any difficulty, not going to lie, to understand. I didn't find any difficulty to understand. If I just keep going, I get used to grammar. The only thing left is to learn all the kanjis, which is achievable over time.
Bonenkai is a very common word because it means end of the year party. And until the coronavirus,
Bonenkai is end of the year party.
Every year, most companies would have an end of the year party. They usually go out to an izakaya with everyone in the company, and they have events or whatever, 2 or 3 hours of nomi hodai, then they go to an after party.
Kanji
Things like
is so
that.
cool, bro. I love kanji. I love learning kanji, and kanji makes so much sense. Like characters, mimi means ear, heya, tonari means next to. Bro,
There's
cool.
often things like little comedy acts that
Wasureru and year and to meet.
people at the company will do. Manzai is a very Japanese style of comedy. It's been going on for many, 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 many decades.
Manzai is comedy, yeah? Manzai. So it's comedy, a two-person comedy act. Manzai. Okay, Toshi, what do you think about Manzai? Manzai wa dou desu ka? Manzai.
大家平常没事的时候，会不会看那种直播拍卖节目？
That's Chinese though.
就那种什么白姑娘啊、丢丢妹啊那一种，不知道有没有看过？
我知道，就是那个会对着镜头说：“哎，加一加一加一加一这种。”
Manzai.
ありがたい。よっしゃー。よっはー。ありがとうございます。よっしゃー。
Manzai is a talk show, huh? Takami o mezasu no sa, a brave new word, jounetsu no kisaki de kono basho ni kizamu no wa. It's my soul, bro. I didn't understand anything.
どうもバッテリーズです。お願いします。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。いや逆にやりにくい。ごめんなさいね。
ごめんなさい。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございますね。ちょっとね、僕親父がもう77歳でね。77歳。結構いい年やからちゃんとしたものをこうプレゼントであげようと思ってね。いいやんか。そう伝統工芸品とかあげようかなと思ってちょっと悩んでるんやけどね。伝統工芸品。何なんですか伝統工芸品って。あ、伝統工芸品自体を知らない。実は分かれへんみんな。
Yeah, I don't understand anything. But Manzai, huh? Manzai means a comedy show or a talk show. Manzai.
And Manzai, that type of comedy, is a 2-person comedy act. And basically what it is one person says stupid things, but they act like they're not stupid. Like they say things are stupid. The other person reacts to it in some crazy way. And they're like, what are you, crazy? It's a comedy thing. I can't do it. But you'll see lots of 2-person comedy acts, and that's always going to generally be called manzai if you watch Japanese TV or something. Manzai. Very, very, very popular. Yeah. Anyway, so people will do that at bonenkai, at end of year parties.
Comedy
No.
In Japanese culture, comparable to double act comedy. Okay. So yeah, so two people. As he said, one is acting crazy, but he's like saying stupid thing, but he's acting confident, and the other one is reacting to it. So, okay, manzai, very interesting.
上司の漫才 so my superiors 漫才は目を覆いたくなるほど so much I want to cover my eyes 恥ずかしいものだった It was a thing that was so
Oitaku, wait. Oitaku means to cover. Oitaku. Oi. Oi means to cover. Koi. Oi.
多い
Oi. Okay. Oitaku, to want to cover. Most of the jokes revolve. Oh, manzai usually involves two performers. Manziashi, a straight man, tsukomi, and a funny man, book. Trading jokes at great speed. Okay. Most of the jokes revolve around mutual misunderstandings, double talk, puns, and other verbal gags. Verbal gags. I thought it was gangs. Okay, okay. So they prepare, of course, beforehand, and okay. So a straight man, what does that mean? Tsukomi, and a funny man, both. It's like someone who is not funny, like pretending to be not funny and just reacting, and the other guy is funny and saying stupid stuff, but acting like confident and serious. And they trade jokes together. Okay. I will watch some manzai as well. Oh. Oitaku. So I want to cover my eyes. So 目を覆いたくなるほど恥ずかしいものだった。It was so embarrassing that I wanted to cover my eyes.
embarrassing that I wanted to cover my eyes. That thing, right? At the end of the year party. All right,
Okay.
that I wanted to cover.
Okay. 忘年会の上司の漫才は目を覆いたくなるほど恥ずかしいものだった。Alright.
Cover my eyes.
Last, what's Joshi though? My superiors. My superiors. Joshi is a superior. My superiors two-person comedy. My superiors manzai at the end of the year party. Bonenkai is at the end of the year party. Was so embarrassing that I wanted to cover. Hazukashi monodatta made me so embarrassed that I wanted to cover. Meo oitaku naru hodo. Okay.
No inu wa thing, right? At the end of the year party. All right, last sentence here we have Kinjo no inu wa mofu mofu de dakishimetaku naru hodo kawaii. The neighborhood dog is all fluffy and he's so cute, I want to hug him tightly.
Kinjo no inu, the neighbor's dog, wa mofu mofu is so fluffy, mofu mofu de dakishimetaku naru hodo kawaii. He's so kawaii, I want to give him a hug tightly.
Kinjo no inu. So the neighborhood dog wa mofu mofu fluffy de and dakishimetaku naru hodo. So much I want to hug him tight. Kawaii. He's cute. All right. We finally are back at the doctor, so that brings Yuki in. We'll read it slowly one time with Yuki, and you'll listen and try to pick up the meaning, and then we'll bring the text back on screen so you can read along, and then we'll go over the English in case you didn't catch it all yet. All right, here we go. お願いします。
どうですか足。
もう死ぬほどなくしたい。このギブスよ。
1週間しか経ってないですよ。
もう大丈夫じゃないですか？
いや、大丈夫じゃないですよ。足が半分にパキッと折れてしまったんですよ。
やっぱり酒で頑張ればよかった。はい。Full speed。じゃじゃじゃん。お願いします。
どうですか、足？
どうですか、足？
もう死ぬほどなくしたい。このギブスよ。
1週間しか経っていないですよ。
もう大丈夫じゃないですか。
いや、大丈夫じゃないですよ。足が半分にパキッと折れてしまったんですよ。
やっぱり酒で頑張ればよかった。Alright, let's break this one down. We have どうですか、足。How is it, your leg? もう死ぬほどなくしたい、このギブスよ。
日本は、火曜、Tuesday、火曜の早朝です。It's early morning in 日本。トシ、bro おはようございます、bro.
Get rid of this so bad, this gibbous, this cast, so bad I could die. もう死ぬほど。
もう死ぬほど。It hurt. I want to get rid of this so bad. なくしたい。I want to get rid of it so bad. So bad I could die. もう死ぬほど。
Already 死ぬほど。So much I could die. なくしたい。I want to get rid of it. このギブスよ。This cast.
どうですか、足もう死ぬほどなくしたい。このギブスよ。
The yo is adding emphasis on what it is I'm talking about. 1週間しか経ってないですよ。It's only been 1 week, you realize. もう大丈夫じゃないですか。Isn't that enough? いや、大丈夫じゃないですよ。No, it's not enough. 足が半分にパキッと折れてしまったんですよ。Your leg was broken cleanly in half. The cleanly, look, things in Japanese like pakitto. We cannot translate things like that effectively into Japanese. So I went with something like cleanly. Into English, I mean. So I went with cleanly. Broken cleanly in half. Cleanly in half. Pakitto. It emphasizes the sound of something like sort of dry snapping. Snapping, right? Pakitto. 折れてしまったんですよ。やっぱり酒で頑張ればよかった。As expected, I should have done my best with the sake. 安藤さん。死ぬほど好きなものありますか Is there anything that you like so much you die?
日本語の勉強する死ぬほど好きです。好きですよ。
You could die. 犬が死ぬほど好きですよ。I like dogs so much I could die. 猫が死ぬほど好きだな。I like cats so much I could die. These are...
いや、日本語の勉強死ぬほど好きですよ。いや。
猫が死ぬほど好きだな。
わざわざ is the next.
I like cats so much I could die. This is our last section of this.
The last grammar point. So yeah, let's just do it. Last grammar point. わざわざ. To go through the trouble to do something. So let's just finish this
lesson, and it is go through the trouble to with waza waza.
I've seen waza so many times.
This is an interesting word for a few reasons that I'm going to go over while we jump through this. So it's not difficult to make it. You can just use waza waza in a few different sections in a sentence. It's usually either at the beginning or right before something you're explaining. It can be used in situations where like you're thanking someone for doing something. It basically means you didn't have to do that. Like, so it'll be sometimes used in thanking people. Like, waza waza shite something shite kurete arigato. So thank you for doing that for me, even though you didn't have to. So that's where you're mostly going to see waza waza and things like that. But I'll go over a few example sentences, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit more because it's not something that Quartet talks about.
Especially.
And it's sort of new nuances with this word that are sort of coming about as time goes by. So we'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's just go over some example sentences like this. Here we go. 彼氏はわざわざケーキも用意してくれた. So my boyfriend went through the trouble of making me cake, or also making me cake, I guess. I didn't recognize that mo when I was making the English translation. 彼氏はわざわざケーキも用意してくれた. My boyfriend went through the trouble of also making me cake, though he didn't have to. So the nuance with waza waza is that he didn't have to do that. So he went through the trouble of doing that, even though he didn't have to.
Went through
That's
all
the
the way,
waza
all the
waza sort of
trouble.
nuance. わざわざ日本からライブを見に来てくれてありがとう. Thank you for coming all the way from Japan to see our live show. So, when I was in university, a band I really loved from New Jersey, where I was born, or where I was raised, small band, they toured the United States like once on their own, and they did a reunion show because they had broken up 2 years later, the band, and they did a reunion show. And I'd never been to any of their shows despite loving the band since I was like 14ish. So I went to the live show, and there were 2 people who had come all the way from Japan just to see this live show. It's just a little band, just a little band. They weren't super well known or anything. So these 2 people from Japan, a couple from Japan, had come all the way to New Jersey just for this reunion show. A couple years later, I moved to Japan, and 2 months after I got here, that band had been invited by those two people to do a sort of reunion tour of Japan, 3 live shows. So I went to the live show in Shinjuku, and I expected there not to be many people, so I didn't reserve a ticket. And when I got there, it was sold out. I still was able to get in because the singer recognized me and let me in. But crazy. They were really popular in Japan. Anyway, so this is them thanking those two people for coming all the way from Japan to see their live show. Waza-waza.
わざわざ日本からライブを見に来てくれてありがとう。
Even though you didn't have to. 日本からライブを見に来てくれてありがとう. Thank you for coming all the way from Japan to see our live.
Okay. わざわざ日本からライブ。ライブ means live show. わざわざ日本からライブを見に来てくれてありがとう。
日本からライブを見に来てくれてありがとう. Thank you for coming all the way from Japan to see our live show.
Okay.
友達は
わ
ざわざ私の好きな飲み物を買ってきてくれた. My friend, they went out of their way to buy and bring me a drink I really like. So this one is just, they went out of their way. They didn't have to. That's implied in went out of their way to buy me a drink I
わざ
really
わざ
like.
私の好きな。
彼女のために
Wait, again.
they went out
友達はわざわざ私の好きな飲み物を買ってきてくれた。My friend, they went out of the way to buy and bring me a drink I really liked.
out of their way. They didn't have to. That's implied in went out of their way to buy me a drink I really like. 彼女のためにわざわざ車で1時間のスタバに行ったけど混んでいて入れなかった入れなかった。So for my girlfriend, I went out of my way to drive to a Starbucks 1 hour away, but it was crowded and we couldn't get in.
彼女のために for my girlfriend わざわざ車で1時間のスタバに行ったけど混んでいて入れなかった。I went out of my way to drive for 1 hour to a Starbucks, but 混んでいて入らなかった。But it was crowded, 混んでいて and I couldn't get in.
So this is where I want to talk about the sort of change that has sort of happened over the past 20, 30 years with waza-waza that is not reflected in textbooks and not really in the grammar dictionaries as far as I've seen.
Fabiano, are you watching,
most
bro?
Younger people nowadays,
this is
they tend to find waza-waza to have a negative influence on it, and they go out of their way to not use waza-waza, especially when thanking people for things. So here's a little chart. I'm going to show you how to read it. So I'm going to look at the bottom one first. So the bottom one is kanji ga ii no wa docchi? So which one has a good feeling to it, like a nice feeling to it? And the first one is 今日はわざわざお越しいただきありがとうございます. Thank you for going out of your way to come today. And the other one is 今日はお越しいただきありがとうございます. So it's with waza-waza or without it. So on the bottom of the graph here, we have age groups. We have 20 to 29-year-olds. There was 123 people. 30 to 39-year-olds, 181 people were questioned. 40 to 49-year-olds, 50 to 59-year-olds, and 60 plus. So who thought that saying お越しいただきありがとうございます without waza-waza felt good? 43% of 20 to 29-year-olds thought that one was better, and only 16% thought that the waza-waza お越しいただきありがとうございます sounded better. So what that means is most people 20 to 29 thought that without waza-waza sounded nicer, more polite, better. 30 to 39-year-olds, similar. 43% thought that without waza-waza was a better feeling, and only 12% thought that with waza-waza felt better. As we get to older people, this changes. 40 to 49-year-olds, 36% thought without waza-waza was better. Still only 16% thought that waza-waza お越しいただきありがとうございます sounded more polite. So still, even 40 to 49-year-olds still seem to feel like waza adds somewhat of a negative feeling to it. We get up in age and that changes a little bit, right? 34% of 50 to 59-year-olds thought without is better, 18% thought with. And then 60 plus are the only people that actually seem to, still only 27%, but seem to think that having waza is more polite or has a better feeling to it. So what this means is that waza has changed over the past probably 30 or 40 years, but not in textbooks, to have somewhat of a negative feel to it.
Okay.
And
Toshi, what do you feel? Waza, is it good or is it bad? Is not good or bad, but what kind of feeling do you get from it? Is it negative or is it positive?
Recently heard a friend of mine, a foreigner friend, use waza.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Waza. Okay.
To thank someone for something. And for some reason when they said it, I
so
thought
waza, thank you so much for coming.
Felt weird. And I couldn't pinpoint why that was. Why it felt weird when they said it. They said waza and said...
I'm still not that level of to feel the words, you know, in Japanese. In English, I can feel some words. But in Japanese, I feel like I'm far away from feeling the words. I don't know when will I enter the realm, how do you call it? The realm of feeling the words. Maybe in 1 year, at least 1 year. I think at least I need 1 year.
Arigato. And I was like, wow.
Thank you so much for coming today.
I haven't heard that word in so long. And I learned it so long ago. And I'm thinking maybe I should use it more. Like, that's really cool that he used that because, like, why haven't I been using it? And then I realized I just never hear it. And I think that's because fewer and fewer people use it nowadays because it does tend to have this negative feel. So here in the upper chart, we have just all together, all of those age groups get together. 37% of people, all the people polled, think that without waza sounds better in that thanking phrase. 今日はお越しいただきありがとうございます sounds better than 今日はわざわざお越しいただきありがとうございます。お越し is come, right? Thanks for coming. Whereas people who thought わざわざお越しいただき sounds better was 20%, but that's including older people, right? Older people. The younger people, up until basically 40-year-olds, almost all overwhelmingly think that having waza sounds worse. The other ones are 両方どっちも both are fine, 11%. どちらかと言えばわざわざお越しいただき. If I had to say, I guess waza is better. And this one is, if I had to say, I guess お越しいただき is better. So over 50%, wait, 47? Yeah, over 50% of people think that not having waza is more polite. And if you count either one is
waza means so much.
Fine, we're up to 62%. And if we, right? Over 62% of people think that not waza is either better or fine. So basically what I'm getting at here is that you're probably better off just not using waza for thanking people for.
Toshi, do you use waza in your daily life? How to say daily life? Daily life. Everyday life. あなたの
日常生活。
あなたのToshi、あなたの日常生活はわざわざを使っているですか?
For things, at least. If you want to express annoyance, like in this sentence, 彼女のためにわざわざ車で1時間のスタバに車で1時間のスタバに行ったけど、混んでいって入れなかった。Like, this person's clearly annoyed, right? For his girlfriend, I went out of my way to drive to a Starbucks 1 hour away.
I often speak waza, huh?
Okay. But it was crowded and we
which means so much.
Couldn't get in. Now, if you want to express that negativity, use waza. Younger people are more likely to use waza in this kind of situation where they want to express a negative than they are.
彼女のためにわざわざ車で1時間のスタバに行ったけど混んでいて入れなかった。
Are in thanks. like would be in your textbooks. Most textbooks have waza waza and thank you phrases, but it's becoming less and less common, and younger people tend to feel negative about it. And I learned this. Yuki was telling me.
I think I will understand this when I start to feel the words, bro. A language, when you reach a level of language, understanding of language, it gets connected with feelings. How to say feelings in Japanese? Feeling. Kibun. Connect. Tsunagu. Tsunagu. Kibun to gengo wa tsunagu. Like later on, you start to connect your feelings. Like you feel the words, you feel. Like when someone tells you something in a language, you feel it. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay? Is it warning? Is it worrying? Is it something like that?
How she doesn't like it. She doesn't like the word waza waza. It makes her feel weird. She doesn't like it. And it turns out that a lot of young people feel that way. So keep that in mind. It's not in any of the textbooks. It's exclusive information for you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the conversation. We'll read it slowly one time with Yuki, actually as Yuki this time. So please listen, and we'll read it slowly and try to pick up the meaning, and then we'll read it at full speed, and you can read along. Then we'll go over the English translation. Right, ready?
Hi.
This is Yuki, right? Not the teacher, not the doctor.
わざわざここまで来なくてもいいのに。
いや、家がつまらないからお酒持ってユキのとこで飲もうかなと思った。
いや、足があんな状態でここまで来るなんて。
いい、気にしないで。
そうですか。まあ、わざわざ持ってきてくれたし、少し飲もうか。
ユキの分まで持ってきてないよ。足こんな状態だし。バルコニーで飲むね。そこから星がよく見えるし。
色。
Alright, let's read it at full speed. We have. お願いします。
わざわざここまで来なくてもいいのに。
いや、家がつまらないからお酒持ってユキのところで飲もうかなと思った。
いや、足があんな状態でここまで来るなんて。
いい、気にしないで。
そうですか。まあ、わざわざ持ってきてくれたし、少し飲もうか。
ユキの分まで持ってきてないよ。足こんな状態だし。バルコニーで飲むね。そこから星がよく見えるし。
色。
Okay, Yuki's mad. Alright, let's go over why Yuki is mad. We have, わざわざここまで来て、来なくてもいいのに。You didn't need to come all the way here. Go out of your way to come all the way.
わざわざここまで来なくてもいいのに。
Way here. Maybe
you didn't need to come all the way here.
She didn't really want him to come.
わざわざここまで来なくてもいいのに。
You know, Yuki and Ando don't get along that great. いや、家がつまらないからお酒持ってユキのところで飲もうかなと思った。I don't know if
飲もうかなと思った。
I said tokoro in the fast part, but I just had it shortened down to toko. Tokoro is also fine though. Now my house is boring, so I figured I'd bring sake and drink at your place. Yeah,
つまらない。家がつまらないから because my house is boring. お酒持って bring お酒雪のとこで
boring, so I figured I'd bring sake and drink at your place.
と思った。
いや、足はあんな状態でここまで来るなんて。But with your leg like that, coming all the way here, that nante is adding sort of an emotional feel to it. Or like,
足はあんな状態でここまで来るなんて
like a surprised feel to it. Like, what? Really? You did that? いい、気にしないで。It's fine. Don't worry about it. 気にしないで means don't worry about it. そうですか。まあ、わざわざ持ってきてくれたし、少し飲もうか。I see. Well, since you went through the...
そうですか。まあ、わざわざ持ってきてくれたし、少し飲もうか。
trouble of bringing it here. I guess I'll drink a bit. So it's わざわざ持ってきてくれたし。You went all the way, went out of your way to bring it here. Maybe I'll drink some. ユキの分まで持ってきてないよ。Huh? I didn't bring enough for you. 足こんな状態だし。With my legs like this and all. バルコニーで飲むね。I'll drink on the balcony, okay? そこから星がよく見えるし。Stars are easy to see from there and stuff. イラ。WTF. That's what I translated that as. Okay, question time is 誰かがわざわざしてくれたことにありがとうを言いましょう。So, even though I said probably best not to use わざわざ to thank people for things in the future, we are going to practice with it anyway. So, we're going to use わざわざ in some thank you phrases. Anyway, here we go. 休みにわざわざお便りを届けてくれてありがとう。So, during your day off, 休みにわざわざwent out of your way to bring or to deliver my letter. お便り is like a letter, maybe from your school. When we would send out letters to the parents from school, we called them お便り. Thanks for delivering the letter on your day off. わざわざ私の飲み物を買ってくれてありがとう。Thank you for going out of your way to buy my drink. Okay? So thank someone for something they did for you recently using わざわざ。Thumbs up を攻撃して。
Okay, so thank someone for わざわざ私にWait, 日本語とわざわざ私に教えてありがとう。Thank you for teaching me Japanese. Going all of your way to teach me Japanese. Yeah, so
for something they did for you recently
done, I think
using
done.
わざわざ。
Finally.
Thumbs up を攻撃してください。Please smash the thumbs up button. And if you didn't like this, you can hit the thumbs down too. Usually I ask you to hit it twice. I'm going to ask you to do that again.
Thumbs up を攻撃してください。Smash the thumbs
well,
up button.
always hit the thumb down twice and then hit the like button because that's better. チャンネル登録お願いします. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when we go live next time with one of these live streams. Also, thank you, as always, to the members of TokiniAndy.com and the Patreon. It's because of you guys that we're able to continue doing this week in and week.
So, yeah, we are finally done with this. All of this playlist. We watched it in 2 months, I think. So, goals by end of 2025. Tokini and the Quartet done. Alright, let's just get the tick emoji. And tomorrow we're going to make a presentation about Nihon Shinwa. Nihongo mythology. Japanese mythology. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing with Mr. KM. With KM Sensei. Kogeki, yeah, means to attack. Kogeki means to attack. So we put the tick here. And yeah, done. This one is over. Okay. Save. And done. Toshin, bro. Thank you very much, bro, for helping me today. Today you helped me a lot. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。わざわざ私に手伝ってありがとう。わざわざ私に手伝ってありがとう。And yeah, we're going to continue tomorrow. As I told you, また明日 we're going to make a 発表。日本神話の発表です。おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい。Toshi, thank you very much. So yeah, we continue tomorrow. And finally, I cannot believe we achieved one goal. We have a couple of goals later. Fabiano, thank you to you as well. Good night, bro. Good night, guys. Thank you to you as well. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to make a PowerPoint presentation to KM Sensei in Nihongo, of course. About mythology, about Nihongo no mythology. And yeah, we continue like this, like every day, every day. So we make videos, we make Anki decks as well, and so on and so on. So bye bye. また明日 guys. また明日 bye bye.